Missed out, man. Yeah, full 52. Let's go.
Lifestyle on camera, $100,000 chandelier. They tried to turn me to an animal. White people think I'm radical. Supermodels think I'm handsome. I think I'm too aggressive. Really, I think I'm too passive. Till I pull out the chopper, start blasting.
All the singles, throw it up. Watch it fall and drop. Ride it, go. Ride it, go.
It's Sunday.
Pray for me, I'm about to hit the J button. I don't wanna say nothing wrong, but if you wrong if I ain't say nothing. Imagine if I ain't say something. One night if you say nothing. I done lost and made money, now I'm making something can't take from it down. Fresh out of debt in this month, and they still ain't ready yet for the month. Yeezy might have to go put his Louis on. I'm about to go Gucci in
It's Sunday, y'all.
Talk with straight shots and then pop bottles.
Yeah.
Flirt with the hood
We
rats,
celebrating
then
today,
pop
y'all.
bottles. Talk with straight shots and then pop bottles.
Let's get the party started.
We poppin' champagne like we won a championship game. Feel like I got on the championship plane. Cause I ball hard, WD ball hard. I am the Birdman, yeah, I done did all. Okay, we start with straight shots and then pop bottles. Pour it on the models, shut up, swallow. If you can't swallow, shut up, goggle. Straight up out that water with my mark, take up that.
This is how we celebrate success at any party right about now.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready?
We're not gonna let any intros right around here. Let's go.
Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I wanna ask the more, y'all thought it was rented?
Yeah.
Flexing on him, some like Papa on his finish, double living, that's
Mixing it up with Chef Tarik on this Sunday morning.
take care of me, casting grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, she ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my head on my toes. Cause these boys need that, and I gotta make
Let's
back.
go.
Cause my mama need that real money, my son needs some milk. She try to take my life, they fuck around, get you. You fuck around, you fuck around, you fuck around, get so. Cause these feelings, top off with me, don't around, no joke. No, all I know is murder. When they come to me, I got help. That's rolling, I got throwing bees. I done did the DOA, I done did the KODs. Every time I'm in that, I get the throwing 30 G's. But now I'm hanging out that drop head, I'm riding down no collar. They love it, earn back home that young, be wildin'. We young, we mobbin', like Batman with Robin. This two-door man back with my seat on reclining.
Oh, we gotta take it to that party mode. Let's go.
What you know about that? What you know about it?
What you know about Chef Tarik?
What you know about that? What you know about that? What you know about that? I know all about that. Hey, Jim. You know old sugar daddy. They be tripping to
What you got?
You can have whatever you
On
like.
a Sunday morning.
You can have whatever you like. Control no ice. And we can pop bottles all night, baby. You can have whatever you like. I said you can have whatever you like.
shoulder lean. I don't know how to let it go. Let your shoulder. Hey, let your shoulder. Just let your shoulder. Hey, get it right. Let your shoulder. Hey, let your shoulder. Hey, just let your shoulder. Let me see your mouth right to let your shoulder. Hey, let your shoulder. Hey, let your shoulder. Hey, get it right. Let your shoulder. Just let your shoulder. Man, I got it right.
Oh, so everybody gotta come in.
Oh yeah, this is the one you get a Christmas party right here. We tuned up with Chef Tarik.
Hey!
and energy right there, you know what I'm saying? Blessing to be alive, blessing to be well, health and wealth and all of that good stuff. Blessings for our family. Let's get it now.
Let me catch my breath for a second.
It wasn't expecting that from the OG, huh?
I didn't see that one coming. But for the 51st time, for our 1 year anniversary, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a new episode of Mixing Up with Chef Tarik. I am your host, Chef Tarik. And you see we have the man, the myth, the legend, but he's not dead yet, DJ Lefty in the building. And of course, I can't do this all by myself. We got my brother Drewski here with us today as well. Woo! And then of course, everyone's favorite chef that's been on the top. We got Chef Keyla. Keyla! Woo! First and foremost, Lefty, how are you feeling today?
I feel good, man. I feel good, you know. We mid-September, so I feel like everything's finally settled in now. Kids is at school. They've had 2-3 weeks to get settled in, so we good. You know, but you know, for the most part, we still gotta live our everyday lives. You know what I'm saying? Do our thing. You know what I'm saying? But most we're just trying to be safe and stay around family as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I consider family. Round of applause for that.
Exactly. Drewski's just gonna go run out before we even ask him. But Keyla, how are you feeling today? 1 year anniversary.
I'm doing good, yeah. I'm excited to be here, guys. Like excited to put on another great show for y'all today. So we have a great
show. Look, Drewski's out here already working. That's why he's right now. We'll get him in a minute. But look, today we are making a pea puree risotto. We have bacon wrapped scallops on the grill, and we're gonna do what? Candy beets.
Yeah.
And of course, we're gonna do this nice panna cotta for you guys.
Dessert. Gotta bring in the sweet.
We got a lot for you guys today. We gotta crank this out. We're gonna get this going. It's this Sunday morning. Leslie gonna have the tunes going, of course.
Let's go.
Let's get started. So first thing we're gonna start off with is our risotto. So now of course we're gonna start with our onions. We're gonna get these sweating, sauteing.
DJ Maddox's favorite.
Yes, this is DJ Maddox's favorite throughout 51 weeks. Eating onions. Now, of course, in our risotto, we're gonna have our arborio rice. Now, I am gonna admit, to all my Italians, I am truly sorry. I did pre-cook the rice beforehand, but the only reason why I pre-cooked the rice is because we want to make sure it gets out faster. If you guys remember, just the first few episodes when we tried to do risotto, it did take a little longer. So I just hard cooked it just a little bit. It still has a bite to it. So once we get into our pan, it's gonna be able to cook in half the time that we did the first time. So we're still gonna toast our rice. We're still gonna get it in the pan. We're still gonna get our stock in there and get that mixing. Kayla, you a big fan of risotto?
I love risotto, actually. It's really one of my favorite foods to eat. I am very picky with it though, so like it depends. Like certain restaurants make it right, certain restaurants don't make it right, but we tested it out yesterday and it came out fire. Very, very good.
Now, we're also gonna add into our risotto is, I said, pea puree. So it's basically, what we did is, I cooked some peas with some shallots and butter. I didn't season this at all because our risotto is gonna have a lot of seasoning in it already. It's gonna have a lot of butter. It's gonna have the Parmesan cheese in it, so it doesn't need any salt or anything. So all we did was just cook everything else, let it blend out, and then blended it down, and then just so it's a little smooth. So you're gonna see when, right now we're gonna add our rice. And we're just going to just toast our rice with our onions. And now with our pea puree, we're just going to add it right at the end. Just to give it the color, just to cut down on some of the salt if there's a lot of salt in there as well. Now, Lefty, are you a big fan of risotto?
Oh yeah.
Now we're gonna add some white wine to deglaze the bottom of the pan. Now we're gonna just add our veg stock. Now we are using vegetable stock instead of chicken or beef stock. You can always use beef stock or chicken stock, but we're gonna use vegetable today because it's gonna be a vegetable-based risotto. Now we got our stock in it right now. We're just gonna let that cook for about a few minutes before we start stirring it. Now, Kayla, do you want to go ahead and start our whipped cream for our panna cottas?
Yeah, of course. So very simple. What I'm gonna be doing here with the whipped cream. Heavy cream, guys. Literally just this. Pour that into the mixer. I'm gonna make this whipped cream with the vanilla bean paste. So pretty much you see all the little flecks in there. I want you guys to be able to see it. I'm gonna show you guys.
Now see, there's a difference. Look at that.
So you guys can't really see it, but I'll show you now here. You see all those little flecks? That's from the vanilla beans. That's like pure vanilla bean right there. So when I whip the cream, you guys will see little flecks throughout it. It's gonna be super cute.
So now, Kayla, with the vanilla bean paste, with vanilla extract, what's the difference from using this to using that?
So vanilla extract is pretty much just extract. So it doesn't have necessarily the beans in it. It's just the flavor of the vanilla that's extracted out. Vanilla bean paste is literally the vanilla beans scraped and those little seeds in the middle of the bean that are in the product as well. So a lot of it is like presentation, and I like to do it especially for whipped cream. You can see the contrast between the little black flecks against the white cream. So that's really the main difference between that. Where's my sugar? So I'm gonna do vanilla bean, and then I'm also gonna do a little bit of cinnamon sugar in there. I think it's gonna go really well. So the panna cotta, I made it espresso. So coffee, some vanilla, some cinnamon. I'm also gonna add a little bit of this Dominican cinnamon infused rum, just to give it a little kick, because who doesn't need that Sunday morning?
Now
I'll take a shot of that.
So now what our panna cotta is. This is what we actually made ahead of time.
So panna cotta, pretty much what panna cotta is like, it's like a gelatin-based dessert. You can see it's like really, really jiggly. I pretty much boiled down milk, heavy cream, as well as some strong brewed coffee. I threw a little bit of espresso powder in there to kind of give a little kick of that coffee flavor. And then gelatin. And I let it sit overnight so that it sets and it like gets this really, really like good jiggly texture to it. It's really soft. To this, I'm gonna top it off with some espresso cocoa nibs. What I did here was I cooked down butter with some sugar, some glucose syrup. I added in pectin, which is like a thickening agent, and then cocoa nibs. So pretty much what cocoa nibs are is the little bean from the cocoa, like from the cacao bean, before it gets ground and like made into actual chocolate. So I took those little nibs. Those are like really bitter. They're not sweet at all. But I added that into the cooking sugar and butter, and then I cooked that down. I baked it. I let it sit. It's kind of like brittle once it cools down, and then I just processed it into like this really nice crumb. So I'm gonna just be topping all of the panna cotta with some of this, and then doing a little bit of whipped cream on there, and we got some dessert, guys. Yeah.
Alright, so that's gonna be our whipped cream with our panna cotta. Now we're gonna take you guys outside, see what Chef Drewski is cooking up. But you guys also see we got DJ Chop Stewie here on our 1 year anniversary. You see Big Head, DJ Matic here.
We here for the food.
Now we got my brother.
On the 1 year anniversary, to be honest with you, I'm feeling really good because a year ago this wasn't imaginable.
This
I guess.
was not.
But like, listen, like we made it. It's a year later. What I'm cooking out here is the bacon wrapped scallop on the outside, so it's kind of like.
Plenty of times on the show throughout 51 weeks. This has been crazy that we even got to this point.
I mean, through the COVID season,
exactly. Exactly. You guys seen us from just holding the phones to our faces with Lefty to having the ring lights,
split screen
exactly.
Instagram. Now he's here in the flesh.
So
like,
what? So doing Mother's Day event at an event.
That was lit.
We had New York City. So like, this has been a crazy thing. This is what we've been working for. So we got this going on right now. Scallops these are already ready to go. We're gonna put these in our warming oven. We wanna get back in the kitchen. We're gonna finish off. We're gonna keep our scallops in our oven. Kayla, how's our whipped cream going?
Yeah, so you guys can see it's pretty much almost done. I always like to finish it by hand because what happens a lot of times with things like this is it can go from 0 to 100 real quick. If you over whip cream, it turns into butter. So it pretty much separates like the liquid and then you got like a solid mass of butter. So I always like to finish it by hand. As you guys can see, there's like little flecks in there from the vanilla bean. You can see like some little specks of cinnamon. It's got some color from that alcohol that we added in there. That's pretty good. I'm gonna keep it like this, like medium peak. Just about done.
So right now we're just seasoning our risotto, just adding some salt, pepper, and we want to just keep making sure it's not sticking at the bottom. So we're just gonna keep stirring it, keep adding more stock. Now, right here what we have going is our glaze for our beets. So what we did was a little butter, sugar, and we added some orange juice as well. Let this just reduce down, let it just cook. And we're gonna add some. Come look at this. Come look at this. Come see what we got. That glaze is looking good. We're gonna turn this up now just to make sure everything is combined together.
Why does mine hook up?
And then we're just gonna microplane our oranges into our glaze before we add our beets. With our risotto, we're just gonna keep stirring it around.
To this one.
Just saying happy anniversary.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Also, we could, besides the DJs, without the team, we can't do stuff with you guys as well. You guys tuning in, you guys watching what we're doing every week.
Honorable mention to the pause sign too.
Exactly. Honorable mention to the pause every single week. You see, he's always watching DJs, making sure they ain't saying nothing crazy, even though we talking about food. So, we definitely can't do any of this stuff without you guys always watching. Make sure you guys always sharing it and stuff like that. So thank you guys for always tuning in every single week.
Nas is the FCC police to make sure we don't say anything bad. Pause. What up, FCC?
Good. Look, this honestly might be my favorite TikTok I've done. This is the best one I've done, so.
You got the 1 year anniversary coming up.
Yeah, no, look, that's in like, that's probably like 2 months from now though. But 1 year anniversary on the kitchen show in like 2 months, so make sure you guys tune in for that one as well. So now Keyla is putting her whipped cream into a piping bag. Now Keyla, what's the purpose of our piping bag?
It's pretty much just gonna make it easier to top the panna cottas with this. I put a little star tip on there just to give it some decoration. So when I go to put it on the panna cotta, I can just do a little simple design. Something cute.
Now, one thing to always remember when you're using piping scissors to use for like cakes or cupcakes or panna cottas, whatever you're using for, you want to make sure when you cut the actual tip off, you want to make sure you're throwing that part away because it can't get into your food. So we want to make sure always like getting rid of that part.
Yeah, it was like embedded enough in school to like literally like hold it in our hands and throw it out like as soon as we cut it to make sure that it doesn't get into anything. Yeah.
Exactly. Look. But like we said, 51 weeks, shouts to CIA, but goddamn. All the tricks, all the tools we've all said, all comes from them.
Unfortunately.
Right.
So what I did over here was I got the glazed beets going, got them into our glazed mixture, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna microplane some zest on into there. Excuse me. So. Make sure when you're microplaning, you want to utilize all of the zest. You just go in this circular motion, just like this. And get all the zest in there. Should be enough zest right now. Yeah. When this cools down, it's gonna create like a nice glaze on the beets, and also it's gonna give the glaze a nice deep purple color. It's gonna be beautiful on the plate.
As a pastry chef, I love using zest because it imparts a lot of flavor from the citrus, especially through the oil. So I'm not sure if you guys have ever kind of like rubbed like an orange or a lemon or something like that, but sometimes you get like a little bit of oil on your fingers, and that has a lot of flavor and like smell and fragrance to it. So in the kitchen we use it, you know, to be able to impart that extra flavor into our products, whatever you're making, whether it's savory or sweet. Yeah, I thought it was actually a really good addition into the candied beets. I was like, yeah, let's do some orange zest in there. I think it'll be really good.
Oh yeah, look, when they taste this, it's gonna be fire. But look, we also gotta talk about these shirts too. Kayla, do you mind turning around for me? You see all of the DJs that's been on the show: Matic, Franchise A, Tasha K, Lady Ruck, Lefty, Ruckish, DJ Ciroc from New York, Chop Stewie, Cadillac Jack, DJ Boom. Look, that's a lot of DJs. That's all the DJs we fit on the shirt. But look, we already getting orders for these now. Look, after today, look, these shirts go off for merch as well. So make sure you guys are ordering them as well. Look,
I got the special edition. Mine's long sleeve.
Yeah, see,
Okay.
special. Because he's very special. That's why I got the long sleeve. Drewski.
Hey, yo!
I'm gonna turn it over to the DJ.
Look, and you also see Lefty. He got his original Mix and No Chef Tarik apron as well.
Look at the afro on Tarik.
Look at the fro in that picture, and look how my hair is growing now. So look, it's been a whole year. So you guys see a journey. Like it's been crazy.
You wanna talk about your journey?
Yeah.
That means I got the oldest shirt on.
You wanna talk about like your whole year journey with?
Let's see, the whole year journey with dealing with the Chef Tarik show. Not saying dealing with, but you know, back and forth. So when I was presented with the idea of coming in, you know, I was kind of like, okay, I do a lot of stuff from Saturday night and Sunday morning, run to church and then take care of the family because wife is working, take care of the kids. So I found a way to squeeze it in, you know, come in and be like, okay, we're going to start off to do the pilot and everything like that. My original plan was to hand it off to other DJs because I knew I wasn't going to be here consistently every Sunday. But there's times it's kind of like I wake up, it's just like, yeah, I got to do Chef Tarik. Oh, no. Oh, Chops is on today, or Matic is on today, or Cadillac is on today. You know what I'm saying? So definitely shouts to all the DJs that jumped in and chimed in. It was just like, yo, we want to do it. And then Tarik was just kind of like, yo, we're bringing in such and such this week. And I was just kind of like, yo, that's great. They're coming in. You know what I'm saying? So that's 11 DJs, including myself, that actually curated the music playlist for this show. You know what I'm saying? So I myself started out as wanting to play like local artists. You know what I'm saying? This being a local show. You know what I'm saying? I'm still about promoting local, you know what I'm saying? Everything local Rhode Island, you know what I'm saying? I would rather support the local businesses, the local, you know what I'm saying, local black businesses and everything around surrounding itself than go to the franchises and everything like that because they're going to always be there. But what about making sure that that money gets circulated? It's the same thing within our DJ community, you know what I'm saying? If I got a party or if I'm double booked for something, it's just like, why am I going to go call an outside professional when I could call my man Chop, I could call my man Matic, I could call Ruckus to give me another, you know what I'm saying, another DJ or give a young DJ his fresh start, you know what I'm saying, in trying to get his feet wet in this business, you know what I'm saying? So everything is kind of reciprocated in this. So, and we invite more DJs to come along, especially the younger ones, you know what I'm saying? That's like DJs under 30. Come invite yourselves, you know what I'm saying?
Look.
Make yourselves available.
Look, DJ Young Nas in training over here.
Oh no.
Oh no. Sucks, yo.
Listen, I'm going to say it to Nas right now. It's a family business. So if you step in, it ain't nothing new to the family, but out to the outside world, they're going to be like, oh, word? You the jack of all trades because now you mastered the trifecta, you know what I'm saying? You on the photos, you know what I'm saying? You the FCC of this show, and you going to be DJing. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to the fam, you know what I'm saying? Shouts to Stevie DoorDash. Today what are we doing today? Because I'm not at home.
The evolution of Stevie DoorDash.
We're going to be taste testing today. You're going to be meeting some of the DJs later on, all the DJs that was on the show today, ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned.
Exactly.
Back to the cooks.
Exactly. So right now what I'm doing is I'm staring off some scallops right here. One of our DJs doesn't eat pork, so we want to make sure we're always accommodating all of our guests, all of our customers. Taste testing, if they're paying for it, no matter what, we want to make sure we're accommodating everybody. Also, right now, you see Drewski is putting in our butter, our cheese into our risotto. Look, oh my God, look at how cheesy, how like this is risotto right here. Oh, you don't drop the butter. You don't drop the butter. Come on.
Alright, let's go to Chef Keyla.
What you doing, Kayla?
I'm pretty much just topping the panna cotta with the crumb that I was talking about earlier. Just a little layer right before we add the whipped cream. Super quick, super simple, but it looks really good. I love making panna cotta when I have big parties because it's something that, you know, it's very quick and easy to make, and you can pretty much just forget about it until you need to serve it. And it's very versatile. You can come up with a whole bunch of different flavor combinations to again accommodate your guests in regards to whatever they want and allergies that they have, etc.
Look at that.
I wanted to go with cocoa nibs for the panna cotta because it was gonna give like a little bit of bitterness and kind of cut through the sweetness of the panna cotta. And add some crunch too, because that's definitely a huge factor for me. Like whenever I'm making either a dessert or a new plate at home, I always think, you know, kind of what I want my components to be. And I love crunch factor.
Yep.
That's very, very, very important for me.
Yeah, always be versatile in your desserts. You heard?
Yes,
You
yes.
heard? Yeah, this is love. So you know, as the beets are cooling down, it's gonna create that glaze. So you're gonna see that on the plate in the finished presentation. But yeah, back to the DJ presentations.
Let's see her.
Turn the music up in the headphones. So you can go and brush your shoulder off. I got you. Yeah, if you feeling like a pimp, go and brush your shoulders off. Ladies is pimps too, go and brush your shoulders off. Lucas is crazy, baby, don't forget that boy told you kid. And with my click, 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 click. Ain't nobody fresher than my mom. Click, 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 click. As I look around, they don't do it like my click, click.
All right, so now we want to come back over. Our scallops, we're just gonna flip it over. We're gonna add some butter into our pan. Yep. Nice. Always, right? Give our scallops that buttery flavor. Now we're gonna finish off our risotto. So we're gonna add our pea puree. Now we're just gonna add just a few scoops. Just to give it the, it's just gonna give it the pea flavor. It's gonna give it the color. turn off our scallops right here as well. Any questions or comments? No. Where's the top? All right, we're about ready to start plating up.
Are they all sitting down outside? Huh? They're all sitting down outside? Wanna take us outside? Here we go. We're gonna say hi to the DJs while they sleep.
Let's go talk to the DJs.
All right.
This is our DJ table. You already know we're gonna have everybody introduce themselves as soon as they sit down. You know, we're gonna have everybody. But yeah, you can go ahead, tuck your spiel, how you did your thing. You know what I mean? Where to link you out? It's Sunday. It's the Lord's Day. You don't want to do nothing. I'm dead. How y'all feeling today, though? Good?
Great, man.
Great? He said exhausted. I'm dead.
It's giving
Long weekend.
very much. Thanksgiving much, very much.
Let's go back inside.
All right, shout y'all names out.
But now we're about to start the plating soon. We're gonna get like franchise and it's
And who are you?
good at every introduction.
DJ Rubbers, Mr. 401. You already know. I don't like doing anything. I'm not hungover though.
Okay.
But I'm tired.
Okay. And Sir in the green? Who are
I was
you?
popping. DJ Boom was popping. Was hungover too.
Nah, I'm good today. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I make sure I'm not hungover. I got the grandson.
Okay. And who are you, sir?
Top Philly.
Uh-huh.
How you doing? My chair's about to break. I know Beets hungover.
So slice stew.
Southside too. And sir?
Cadillac Jack in the building.
Okay. Ma'am? Tosh K. Bati.
Stinky bed.
DJ Bati is giving DJ Bati.
Right now we're taking off our skewers off of our scallops just to make sure nobody gets hurt as well. We good. Here we go. See, this is why you need 3 set of eyes.
Actually 4.
Well, 4, 8, 10. So 10 sets of eyes. Alright, so now we're gonna start plating up. Alright, so we're gonna go risotto. And now we're just going to do a swoosh. That's what we call in the industry a swoosh. That's gonna be for the beats. That's right.
Breathing, watching, streets.
So now, as I'm doing risotto, Kayla, do you want to start adding some scallops?
Doing 3 scallops per. And right in the middle one, kind of off center is too much.
Now, if you see we're making a mess, that's okay. We're gonna wipe all of our plates before we send it out. Look, you better recognize.
He's no item, he don't like him, he don't wife him, he one nights him. Now she don't like him, she never met him. He's trying to take advantage of him, he won't let him, he don't need him. So he treats him like he treats him, better than me. She don't agree with him, she's mad at that, he's not having that.
Top it off. Hey yo, with the beets.
You gonna top what off?
It's a lot of angels.
It's okay, it's free fall. Let them free fall. It's beautiful like that. It's beautiful. This is all love. Oh my.
As long as the glaze is Hold on, shout out that Devin Angel on the track right there. You already hear it.
I'm adding some garnish on top. These are microgreens, so I actually, like, my day job, sell these to like restaurants and like retail customers like around the area. And I actually asked Tarik, I was like, hey Tarik, like, do you want some stuff for your show? And he was like, yeah. And I was able to like sell him these, and then I got him the beets too from a local farm that we partner with as well. So it's really awesome to be able to, you know, not only do this for like work, but like also like do this on the side, like for my friends, you know, and like give that product out.
Real farm to table.
Yes, real farm to
table. This is the big trend now in the industry. This is what we want: fresh food, fresh product.
Yes.
So when Kayla said this, I said, "Oh yeah, I'm on that." No GMOs. Exactly. Now we're just wiping our plate, just making sure every plate looks the same. Make sure every plate is clean.
angel.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, oh my God.
Just play your part. If I had been talk your shit, baby.
Facts. Don't let Andy eat up the food. Oh, Andy's not eating any food. He doesn't have any food here. I don't even know why he's down here right now. We're just gonna also add just a little bit more glaze, just right on top of our risotto as well. Look, you didn't want to follow instructions. That's all.
Make you a star overnight. You ain't know how you on the next flight. Girl, I'm rich dollars. I'm rich dollars.
And now Kayla's just finishing up her panna cottas.
Adding that whipped cream right on.
No problem, girl.
Making it look pretty.
Oh man, that looks crazy right there.
Yeah, I'm rich dollars. Walk in, pop a collar. We in the VIP, no riff rap. As I skip past, all I see is big ass. Shorty said she model. Oh my God.
Look at that. Look at that.
It's like we know what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
Something sounds like that.
Look, 51 weeks in the books. Look, they look like we're professionals, right? Now we gotta get our infamous poses with our pictures. I'm gonna hold that one. Hold that one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it for our 1-year anniversary episode. Hey man, we have our pea risotto, our grilled bacon wrapped scallops, plus our no pork bacon, and we have our glazed beets, microgreens, and our panna cotta. Look, if we don't get the picture, is it really an episode? Is it really? Alright, he's doing something crazy, so we're gonna put these down. And now we're just gonna go ahead outside. We're serving up. Let's go.
Alright, let me help you guys.
We're gonna take these outside to our amazing taste testers.
Chef Tarik got me. We got money. Yes, now.
My alter ego sitting right there.
My twin brother's about to come out after I eat.
Room show or whatever.
Hello? No.
Yeah, oh, my fault.
You need a champagne glass for yourself?
Yeah, just for us three.
They're good. What? No problem. No problem. Take that one next to no. Just grab another glass. No, that's for no. Okay, I'll be there. Take a picture for me. Yo, take a picture of the whole table for me. Yeah. Make sure it comes all good. That's some of that. Everybody. Let's just win. You got the whole table? Yeah. I ain't shaking, yo. I ain't shaking. Wax off too much. Oh, we live still?
Yeah, we live. Yo.
On a Sunday.
I don't do that on the Lord's Day.
One more time.
One more, man.
One more. Like the whole table, right? Yeah.
Look,
I think Drewski put a filter
Yeah,
on
look.
me. That's why he's like, one more time. Like, one more time. Just like
I know. I mean, so solid.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you guys go ahead and eat,
Buen
dig in,
provecho,
enjoy.
But to be honest, I haven't touched it though. I don't understand why the chefs ain't eating. They put something in the shit for us.
Well, because this is your.
Maddox will take honorary first bite.
Nah.
I will.
Chop's older, he go on first.
Yeah, so if he swells up, I know to put it fork down. That could be off the onions though.
I couldn't get off the table until I ate it. Why is it yellow?
You know you did it right when it's
Silent.
completely
Yeah.
quiet.
That don't mean that. Trust me.
That means we're thinking.
Yeah, look, hold on. Everyone's favorite episode of Has DJ Franchise tried any of this? Have you? Yeah, look, you know we gotta get that in when he's in.
I can taste the mint.
Mint, ain't no mint.
What is this then?
Oh, that's microgreens.
Microgreens.
That's a garnish.
They like mint.
The garlic.
No.
I can tell you these beats are on point.
Bring that guy over here.
You don't gotta do much for 'em. These beats are on point. Dump it down with people.
Yeah, I'm not a big Well, how's it taste, everybody? How's it taste?
So I'm not a big fan,
Perfect.
but I'm actually really, I really like the beef.
Same. I never liked beets.
My first time right now.
Like in beat? Eating beats?
Never had a
Are you
beat.
serious? Acting like you don't like it? Repeat?
Yeah. I had to eat them first to get rid of them. Because Moran would beat my ass if I didn't eat the beets.
Let's go down that way.
No, you got to go.
And it's mint on point too.
Look at that.
Hey.
But while
Okay, chef.
our taste testers are eating, would just like to.
Hold on, let's pour that out first. Hold on. Look at that.
The risotto's good. That's hard to make too.
The what?
The risotto. I used to mess this up all the time at Parker.
You need to do what, DJ Franchise?
Don't put this in the oven.
Spare my life.
Your palate.
But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is our 1 year anniversary. And from the bottom of my heart, I would just like to thank everyone that is here, even the few that's not here, because without them, this does not happen at all. Every single week, just asking them, hey, can you just do it? Can you do this weekend? Can you do it next week? And them saying, yeah, I can hop on. Yeah, sure, I can do it last minute. This is what we've been working for to have. This is our appreciation for them, giving them a meal that they can enjoy with each other. Because like Lefty said, it's always about supporting each other. It's about, if I can't do it, he has someone that can do it. If he has someone, this person, it's always about helping each other out, always supporting each other. It's about Keyla, Drew, Josh, all the other cooks that I have that's always here, with the DJs. Without my team, without any of that, none of this happens at all every single week in, week out. So from the bottom of my heart, from the Chef Tarik company, I would like to thank every single one of you. We appreciate you. We love you all. Thank you so much for doing the show with us. To you guys, thank you so much for doing the show. Thanks for being here. Look, every day asking guys what we need, what products we get in, or if we guys do clean up or whatever, or what prep, everything. My team for always being here every day, whether it's one-on-one, whether it's our team meeting. Thank you so much for always being here, making sure that this goes on the way it does. So don't cry now, don't cry. Look. Look, 51 weeks, no stutter in this speech right now. Look, I'm surprised of myself. So, but look, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much to everyone here as well. So look, I just want to raise a glass for everybody and just toast that our first year in, and many more to go, and many more success to us, to you guys as well, and everyone that support us as well. So thank you so much, everyone. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Salud.
Thank you to the chefs.
Yes.
I'm not crying.
All appreciation.
Oh, yeah.
Why? Oh,
That was good. Locally, I'm not speaking for all the DJs, but we appreciate 51 weeks of some good food. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, we try our best every day.
What's the rest coming out? I thought that was the warm bread with the oil.
That's our meals coming out. Like, you know how to hit it.
So it's kind of like it's coffee. It's like a coffee jello kind of dessert. Got some chocolate on top, some chocolate crumb, and some whipped cream.
Pudding.
I seen this on Chop. Don't worry.
Yeah, but it's probably better than saying on top.
It would have earned you a second.
Yeah, it's like yeah, it's kind of like
I don't think so on here, so.
yeah, like a brittle, like a chocolate brittle crumb on top. Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, that is our show today. Thank you so much for everyone watching. We got shirts also to pass out to you guys as well. We got shot glasses. You guys want to pass out the shot glasses?
Yeah, we'll pass out the shot glasses.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. After that, look, Chef Tarik shirts you see on us today, the aprons as well. We have our shot glasses. These are all for sale after today as well, so make sure you guys order those. But ladies and gentlemen, that is our show for today. Everyone have a great day. Have a great Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your week. Well, DJ Lefty, look, like every week, it's time to take us out of here.
I'm not working right now.